Hi there Pisces, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 18th of April. Your co-ruler of Neptune continues to be hugely influential and will be so right through to the end of this month. She's angling with Mars, the planet of desire, but Mars is right at the top of your horoscope and through to the 27th of May is going to be encouraging you to really push yourself beyond your limits and chase your dreams, be much more assertive in terms of your goals, aspiration and ambitions, which is all fabulous. You have Saturn in this area too. And of course, Saturn can be a very restrictive influence, but equally it can give us a lot of self-determination and willpower to keep going even when circumstances are difficult. So the fact that Mars is yanked on the brakes and is going to be going into this retrograde doesn't mean to say that you're not going to achieve your goals, but I do feel that you need to carefully calibrate how you're going to go about it. And with Neptune in on the mix, if you're dreamy or someone influential feels that you're not being very realistic in terms of your forecast expectations or your strategies, then they could really feel that you're actually not very credible. That is how distorting Neptune could be in this particular angle with Mars. So when it comes to your big goals and hopes, you need to test them out, and that means talking to people who are wise, care about you, know about your history, can help to guide you in the right direction. And the fact that Saturn is forging a wonderful link with both Venus and also Uranus this week doesn't mean to say that some of your goals can't be reached, but it does mean I think you may need to be flexible as well as a solid citizen. Now that sounds a bit of a contradiction in terms, but if anyone can be flexible, it's you, because of the fluidity, the mutability of your zodiac sign. So that's the angle between Mars and Neptune. It does need care. But the Sun does move on Tuesday into a fantastic zone for you, one which is going to see the pace of life kick up, and you're going to be moving around a lot more, physically and mentally. If you love crosswords, quizzes, puzzles, competitions, then get active, because you're going to find that you could really be quite inspired by this kind of mental challenges and do very well. There may be an opportunity to have a good turn or stroke of fortune. But Mercury is in the same location as the Sun and forging a profound link with Pluto. When these two get together, it gives us an ability to really divine what things really mean, not what they appear to be. So if Mars's combination with Neptune does create a little bit of unreality, there is this other aspect which can mitigate it to a degree, but it's asking you to use your intellect and also understand the politics of situations. And you can be quite an idealistic person, sometimes even spiritual, and the world is what it is. It's not always what we'd like it to be. And Mercury's angle with Pluto can help you to just cut through things a little bit and get to the nitty-gritty of what's what. But if you do want to get a bit more active, a bit more sporty, you're thinking about a new mode of transport, learning some new skills, sharing some of your own, learning more about technology, buying a new device, all of this stuff can be stimulated wonderfully by the Sun's passage through the sign of Taurus over the next month from Tuesday. But by Friday, there is a full moon, and this full moon suggests don't be too careless about what you say, measure your words, be conscious of the impact what you say, your ideas will have on other people. Someone could challenge you if they feel that you're being a bit glib, not really taking things seriously enough, especially if it is about something that's more profound. But as this week draws to a close, I do feel that you're going to feel a sense of excitement, and that's something to savour. It's just being really clear about those worldly aspirations. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me, Pisces. Good luck, and goodbye for now.